Hey, love. So sorry, my voice is raspy. I don't know why. Probably because I need to go to bed, I suppose. Um, but today was a good day. I, excuse me, I am tired. I went to the nursing home today, and before I got there, excuse me, my nose is running. Excuse me. Before I got there, I made myself a protein shake. We'll get into that later. But made that, drank that. Then when I got there, they were already ready. So it's been good the past couple weeks. They've been already having the speaker out, so I don't have to worry about that when I get there. If they're gonna have music, the bigger Bluetooth speaker or not. So that's been good. And it was pretty good. We played some different songs. I was hoping to kind of make it slower in the beginning and faster, like kind of take off a little bit better, starting midway through the our time together. But I had some requests, and some of the requests kind of threw off that whole idea. So, and it was kind of hard for me to say, okay, well, I'll play your song later, when it's like, it's not necessarily like I don't want to make it seem like it's only the songs that I want them to listen to. It's definitely not that. I want to play what they want to hear. But the problem is sometimes we'll be playing something kind of up tempo, another up tempo, and then somebody will come out the woodworks with like a ballad, and it's like, okay, well, if you want to hear that, that's fine. I'll play it, but it messes up the mood for everybody. But it's a part of it. So if I make that person happy, and somebody else may be wanting to hear that song too, so I shouldn't really complain. They're just not saying it, so I just do it. But at the same time, it kind of messes up the flow. But so that was this afternoon, and then after that, I went to the library to email questions to the interviewer, the professor that I had the interview with on Monday at 5:30. Sorry, holding the phone kind of crazy. But yeah, so I did that because I can't type documents on my computer. That's a long story. That's another long story too. But so I had to use the community college's computer to get it to work. So I'm sorry, my nose is so bad. Of course, there's none around me. Give me 1 second. Go to the restroom for a second. Oh, these old bones trying to get out the bed. Let's see. Okay, flip off a piece. There we go. 1 second below. Let me see what's going on. See what's going on here. Almost done. One second. Okay, I think we're there. I think we're good. Okay. I think I got all. All right, I'll get another piece of tissue just in case. Never be too short. Okay. Got some tissue. Now, back to what I was saying. So yeah, so I sent those questions to her, and after that, got home, I went to go get something to eat, and I heard somebody was playing B-Day. Um, I think either in their car or something. And one of the songs was, when I went into the store, it was Upgrade You. And then when I came out, it was Deja Vu. And I was like, hey, so it brightened my day. So I want to make sure I told you about that. Um, and then after getting lunch, eating at home, um, I had a lesson today. So, uh, um, excuse me, my nose is still acting crazy. Um, after I had the lesson went okay. Um, I there were certain things that came up that I should have known by now and I didn't remember. And so my teacher was not very pleased with me about that, which is legitimate because, excuse me, we've been talking about certain things for a while. So the fact that I could hear what the chord was, but I couldn't identify it. And that's worse than knowing the chord. If you know the chord, it's one, like I could name all the different notes that were in what I played, but I couldn't identify the chord itself. And so, you know, I could do that a lot faster had I known what the chord is, because the difference with guitar and keys, like you already know, guitar is very easily transposing instrument because of the fact that, excuse me, when you modulate or go into different keys, all you have to do is go up a half step, go down. All of it's still the same pattern, because of how the guitars, the intervals between each string is a fourth. So, except for the G and B, which is a third. But anyway, third and fourth string, third and second string, excuse me. Anyway, that's ridiculous. I'm not this. That's all I'll teach you about theory and guitar. But if that even mattered. But yeah, so because of that, I should know more scales, not scales, more chords than I do. And so it really showed how much I didn't know. I hadn't memorized that shape. And I stopped playing that chord progression as much. So I wasn't as sharp and it was very rusty. And so, excuse me, I really hope I'm not getting a cold because I don't have time for that. Anybody got time for that? I really don't. I dressed for the weather. It just started. I don't know where it came from. I wasn't like this about really like 15, 20 minutes ago. I don't know. Anyway. What's I gonna say? Oh, so the progressions I was working on was the ninth chords, and so yeah, I took a break from learning them, and it just caught up with me because the particular song I was trying to learn had that chord, and I had the chord right, but I didn't know what it was called. So that's pretty bad, pretty bad. When you do a certain shape on guitar, you should automatically know what it is. And, otherwise it's just like you have to memorize every single note, when really in actuality it's like ninth is always gonna be a ninth, the major seventh is always gonna be major seventh, the 13th is always gonna be, but it just means I have to practice that more, is really what it means. So yeah, so my teacher was a little disappointed that I didn't know that part, even though I was trying really hard to get the song. He said you should, he was pretty disappointed at that. And I was like, dang it. Well, I was hoping to make him happy. It didn't work out, so it backfired. It's okay. We'll have it together in my next class. So if I see him next week as well, I feel like I might have him on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. They're calling for snow on the East Coast. Before it was 3 days in a row, but my mom said they changed it, so I'm not sure where we are, what we'll be getting now. We'll see. But 3 days of snow is like, yikes. I don't know what that'll entail or how how long it'll last, or will there be breaks in between, or will it be constant snow, or what? But all of it sounds, we've had quite a bit of snow this year, and I think it's kind of making up for the fact that like last year was really dry, in terms of the landscape in terms of 11/11. It was really dry. We didn't get much rainfall. My mom was having a hard time growing vegetables. But yeah, it I guess this year is starting to make up for it with all the snow we've received, and we had more snow really than rain, which is interesting. I don't know, even after it snows. Well, we had that one time. It hasn't been heavy rain. It happened like once or twice maybe I can think of. But it just seems like once the snow comes, it just stays until the clouds go away or the sun comes out enough for it to melt. And the last snow we had, it rained after, so it went away pretty quickly. And also, it didn't stick because it wasn't that long. It only lasted a day. But yeah, so it is what it is. I played a lot of your songs this evening. I played My Power. I played Heated. I played along to Mi Gente. I love that song. I love that song a lot. I played that song. I played come on, memory. One second, I'm dropping the phone. Give me 1 second, hold up. Oh, I played Sweet Honey Buckin', River Dance, Heated, like I said, My Power. Mi Gente. Those are all the ones I can think of right now. I played a couple other songs off of The Lion King, The Gift. Burna Boy, Don't Jealous Me. I feel like there was one more I played. I can't think of it right now. Yeah, I can't think of it right now. But I was grateful that my mom didn't disturb my playing, because it was pretty loud. I guess I don't know. I had a really fun time, and I was really excited after coming off the lesson from realizing what my teacher was saying. So it was a lot of fun. I hope your album's coming well. I played Feedback by Janet Jackson. I almost played Rhythm Nation, but I played that one. And I played her and her brother Michael's Scream song that they did together. I used to love the song Feedback by Janet Jackson. That was one of my favorite songs. I love that beat. Another one I played was I played a lot of NERD. I played She Wants to Move, and I played Milkshake by Khalees. I played another song by Pharrell that I won't say, but it's about things that happen when you go to different. I don't think I'll say it over the over this because I don't want it to get, I have to be careful. But maybe when we get, when we have some time alone, I'll show you what the song is. I think you'd appreciate it. I know I would. I'll just leave it at that. Even the She Wants to Move, I like that song too. Chad Pharrell. I always forget the other guy's name. The last guy that came in the group. What else did I play? I played Adele, Timbaland. I can't think. It's taking me forever. I'm so tired. I played for about at least 2 hours, and I took in the guitar I showed you yesterday. I took that one downstairs and played. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. I learned some James Brown songs. So whenever I have some confidence, once I get more comfortable with them, I'll play them for you. There was that one, and there's another one that I was thinking of the other day that I wanted to play for you, but I wanted to make sure I am in a better position before I go. For it. I could add a fourth word. Go for it now. Go for it now. All right, that's 4 words. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, my mom's gonna ask me what I want to do for my birthday. I don't know. I told her I'll probably just keep it low key and I would keep it low key and I would just be with them, my parents, and then celebrate with my brother and his family when the weekend comes. My birthday is in the middle of the week. It's interesting. I didn't know this, but like on years, I guess, that aren't leap years, I was noticing in my phone when I saw Blue's birthday that her birthday is on the same day of the week as mine. So I think her birthday was on I want to say a Wednesday this year. Let me check my calendar and make sure that's right. I feel like that's what it was. But I have to see because I think mine's on a Wednesday. And I think that's why I said what I said. Let me see. Yeah, hers is the 7th. Yeah. Yep, so Mama T's was on a Sunday on the 4th. Blues was on a Wednesday on the 7th. And then mine falls on a Wednesday. And guess what? I have to go to work. So I will be spending my birthday at the nursing home, playing for them like I always do. I'm not going to call out of work because it's my birthday, even though, I'd rather spend it with them. I let you know how much I appreciate seeing them. And even though, uh, you know, hmm, even though all of them have their, different reasons for being at the facility, um, you know, it feels like I'm just one of their godchildren that wants to help them feel better and play and share some time with them, spend some time with them and visit. Some of them, my mom mentioned that a couple weeks ago. She was saying, some of them may not even have family to come visit. So the fact that, we're able to, not just me, the staff, the other staff too, as much as we can, make it comfortable and fun and warm and exciting, and show them how much we care about them. Because, like, if I didn't, I wouldn't be going on my birthday. It has nothing to do with how long I have to be there. It has everything to do with the fact that how much I appreciate them. I appreciate their time. I appreciate their interest in coming to my activity, because they don't have to. They can stay in their room if they want to. They can tell them, no, I don't want to go. I want to sit somewhere else and just talk before lunch. But they choose to come to the class and choose to give suggestions or choose to listen, choose to dance, choose to pat their feet, choose to clap, And I had one request today, which I have to start working on, is they want me to start standing up and playing. And that's different for me because I'm so used to, except for when I'm home. But I'm sorry, my eyes are I'm really tired. But it's really different for me because when I practice sitting down. I still have a kickstand to hike my foot up, but it's not, the same as standing. So it gives you kind of the position in terms of holding your guitar like that, or whatever, But it's another thing. We actually have the strap around you and then behind you, rather, and holding the instrument in your in front of my body, So, it's very, the good thing is I've been told that, and thank God I use it still consistently. I've been not necessarily told. I've seen interviews, where guys will say, well, one person in particular was saying how much he had to retrain his whole mechanics and technique because he was so used to playing sitting down to where when he got up, he was lost completely. And so it's a different angle of singing the guitar. It's kind of like how you go, it's kind of like keyboard. It's like when it's in front of you like that, it's one thing, but when you have it and it's like the keytars, that's a whole nother thing because you're looking down at the keys and it's coming at an angle, and that's kind of how guitar is. It's not as horizontal anymore. It's more diagonal at that point. And so if you don't use a kickstand for your foot, you see how excited I got now my eyes are opening up again. But yeah, that's how I am talking about music though, um, and guitar. But yeah, so thankfully, even though I didn't have a teacher that was telling me to continue to use the kickstand for my foot to prop my foot up to stay in classical music position, which has the guitar, kind of in your lap, but you still kind of have the left hand open. Um, Rather than laying the guitar straight across my body when I'm playing the black guitar. But so thankfully, because I use the kickstand, I don't have that problem as much. And so it's really just a matter of me practicing it more. So I did a little bit today while I was playing some of your songs. And I had fun. I had a good time. And I'm hoping, I don't want to bring too much of my stuff there because it's kind of a hassle to have to lug it all over the place. But eventually I probably will have to figure out something to um, where I can have it all set up together. Or to get to the point where um, excuse me, beloved, or get to the point where I what am I trying to say? Or get to the point where I feel I can take my another amp with me into the facility and play that. So, beloved, I'm so tired. I played for the past 2 hours. I don't know why, but my well, it's been an interesting week. Tomorrow I'm gonna have more time to relax, but I think I feel like I was really uh um geared up, especially on like Sunday. This past weekend, probably starting from Friday when I first made the appointment that I was gonna have the interview on with the music professor on Monday. So there was that. And then uh just kind of trying not to overthink it, but thinking of questions I wanted to ask her, and then uh, and then having today. I don't know what happened on Tuesday. It snowed. Did I go anywhere? I feel like I was home. Something happened on Tuesday. What was that? What happened yesterday? I can't remember. Um, I know we played our game today, yesterday in my room. Um, oh well, I can't remember now. Um, I feel like I was home. I worked on some music. I know that much. I read a little bit. Um, hmm, I can't remember. Anyway, today was a good day though. Today was. Oh, I talked to one of my I was gonna say. I talked to one of my what would you call him? Hmm, Well, mm. I just saw my face, but I was just looking at how wide my hands are. I just looked at it. That's what I was doing. I was looking at that. I was looking at how wide my hands are. Let's see. It's kind of hard to explain with the phone. I guess if you can see my face and see how much it takes up see how much it takes up my face. And the thumb is all the thumb is like real far away. Anyway, um, that's all I can think of for tonight. Tonight, beloved. But today was a good day, so I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope your music's coming along well. I hope you. Sorry, I'm saying it so fast. I'm saying it so fast. I hope you were able to hear me. I said, I hope your music is coming along well. I hope that your ideas are coming together. I hope that you're exploring new sounds and are getting excited by what you hear. Um, yeah, all of it, all of it, all of it. I'm looking forward to this next era of yours, um, and the new boundaries and dimensions and borders that you will move out the way. queen, queen, become through. Looking forward to hearing some new anthems. All right, but I have to get going. My mom is calling me, so I have to go help. I thought I was gonna do something for her this evening to help her. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Night, love. I love you.